I believe there are a lot of people out there that they can be a better boss to themselves than any other boss would ever even dare to be to them.
I didn't know what direct sales was, but the person who sponsored me into this business was making $150,000 a year.
We don't have to resort to hype. It is a fact that a lot of people make a lot of money in direct selling and network marketing.
The attacks on 9/11 made it clear that new forces were at work in the world, and the aftermath that followed ushered in a new era that now challenges our government's ability to inspire confidence. But the good news is that the economic and political factors giving most Americans heartburn are the same ones leading more of them to think seriously about a new way, at least for them, to weave career and lifestyle together. Direct sales.
I was in my 20s and I was doing the same thing everybody else was doing, just really surviving.
Suzanne Brothers is a top rep in a major direct selling cosmetic company. In her 20s, she discovered what a lot of women, and some men, were already catching on to.
Anne used to be a police officer.
That direct sales could be a social outlet and a way to leverage her time and efforts for financial gain.
So what do you think? Should we get started? Yeah, you want to talk some business? Hey, let's go.
Today, Suzanne manages a worldwide multicultural direct sales team. In the process, she earns a 7-figure income that would turn most corporate CEOs green with envy.
How many of you, when you came into business, you were so excited?
The difference is, she runs her business from her home, and thanks to her work in the early days, has immense freedom with her time.
Really, it's all about the people. It's about the individual. It's about empowering individuals to walk away from the traditional 9-to-5 job and create some freedom for themselves. And it's not just financial freedom, it's also personal freedom.
I hear from women all the time. I'm on the phone with them. They call me and they say, oh, I wish I could leave my job. I can't stand it. I stay there for the medical insurance.
When you wear your business, of course, it's going to sell. When people use the products, they're going to be a customer for life.
It's been easy. It's been fun. I think a lot of my neighbors still don't think I work.
You can come and go as you need to.
You can be your own boss. You can manage your time. You can have your own schedule.
It gives you the freedom to be in control of your own income.
Well, I used to work full-time as a secretary and became very unhappy with my full-time job. My boss was mean to me, so I decided I'd give my 2-week notice, found a part-time job, and started selling Avon part-time. So after 6 months, I let my part-time job go and was full-time with Avon. I just loved it. I told my husband in the beginning, if it does not work out, at least I had a great time in the beginning. And still today, after almost 13 years, I'm still having a good time.
So I really think that for some people, they're not meant to do an 8-to-5. They don't like to do an 8-to-5. They don't want someone to come and tell them when they can come into work, when they go to the bathroom, when they can take a day off. And oh, by the way, you can take a day off because you took one off last week. Remember, your children were sick. They don't like that kind of someone else bossing them around and telling them what to do. I believe there are a lot of people out there that they can be a better boss to themselves than any other boss would ever even dare to be to them.
Are you one of those kinds of people?
Oh, I'm definitely one of those kind of people. I boss me so good. See, some days I like to work really, really hard, and then some days I just want to stay in my sweatpants all day long. Sometimes I work real hard, and sometimes I don't work at all.
I was looking for the opportunity of having my own business. I was tired of living paycheck to paycheck. And I wanted something that I could incorporate into my lifestyle. I came across an Avon catalog, and I started looking through it, and I saw a couple of things that I liked, and I placed a couple of orders. And the lady who gave me the catalog then decided to tell me about the opportunity. And so that's when I looked into it. And when I saw the potential, I was all for it.
As a gift on her birthday, I paid off my sister's mortgage. But a couple years back, my sister was absolutely against this industry. Did not believe, even though her brother was involved with this industry, did not believe. Boy, today, she's a believer of this industry.
Yes, I met a lady on the plane yesterday. I always meet such fascinating people on the plane, but this lady was a fighter pilot. for, I think it was the Navy. And she's a speaker too, so we had a lot in common. But she said, I showed her the magazine I'm in, and it said I'm the #4 money earner in the country. And I said, guess how much, because I like to play that game. I like them to guess. And she guessed $30,000 a year. And I said, times that by about 13, and you got it. And it was so neat, because she like took 5 minutes and she was picking her jaw up off the floor. I mean, it was just neat. She says, I wasn't earning that as a fighter pilot. And it's like I didn't die right then, because it would have taken a funeral director like a half hour to chip the smile off my face, because I was just, I couldn't believe I get paid more than a fighter pilot. It was like, wow.
I was extremely shy. I wouldn't talk to my shadow. I would go to work. I would come home. I would, spend time with my son. And that was it. We were average family. We were the average family. I never looked at myself as a business person. I was a secretary in high school. And, I came home and that was it. That was life. But now I realize that I have been empowered to go out.
As a new representative, if you're career-minded, you really want to make a career out of Avon, earn serious money, create serious security for your family, there is no other company that offers you the career coaches that we do. People who we literally pay to be your coach and your mentor.
She or he is a salaried employee. So in my opinion, looking at other companies who do not have salaried employees who work on that end, these district sales managers are working because they really care about you and helping you grow your business.
You will see people that have been involved with companies for 30 years, 40 years, nearly 50 years with a company. And you don't see that a lot of other places. And there's friendships that are built. I have friends in this industry that I've had for 25 years.
I love this industry because it gives us a lifestyle and a control in our lives that I can't think of where we would get that otherwise.
I have several on my team that thought they would never be doing direct sales. They thought they would never be in management, but they got a taste of it. They got a taste of being a consultant, of coaching, of watching people grow, of seeing lives change. And after they got a taste, you're hooked.
I love being my own boss. I love it because I can set the goals and I can set my pace, and in most cases I can decide when I want to take off. Last year I went to France and I just drew a line in my book and said I'm off. Had I been working for someone, I would have had to ask for time off. I'm going to New York next week and I'm going to be off for 10 days. And I just drew a line in my book. I'm not here. And I love that.